separated at birth.
Oh, don't you? Oh, he didn't like that either.
Sorry, Spy Dog.
He didn't like it either.
He's like, that's not what he said. He said, why didn't you point that out before? So, anyways, Janine, this isn't all about you. So we got 3 piles of books here, right?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is have a contest because we're celebrating because we broke 100 episodes. Woo! And now it's a celebration, first of all. But we only have like 40. I think we just got another subscriber, 43. So we're gonna try to make an effort to get more subscribers. But I wanted to do something nice. Like I said, it's a celebration. So well, some of the stuff that we've been pulling out of dollar bins, I've been putting off to the side for different reasons. Well, for this reason, but for different reasons pertaining to each book. So there's 3 piles, so we'll have 3 winners. And mostly because I got 3 Gemini mailers here, and the pile, only so many books fit in those things. So I was going to do 2, and I was like, you know what, 3 will be cool. Okay. So
Like that.
what we're going to do is, let's take a look here at what we got here. And I kind of spread out because some books I had 3 of, and some I had 2 of, and I just kind of, in my head, spread them out evenly. But really, there's no Hulk 181s here or anything like that. No 9.8.
Right.
Well, you
But
know.
there's still
There's cool stuff here.
There's still cool stuff. All books that anybody would love to have. I'm sure.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I know that there's a lot of places where people in different regions aren't like ours, and there's not a lot of comic shops or whatever, and they don't get out and they can't hit the dollar bins and may not have access to somebody. So I don't know. It's fun thing to do. Yes. So anyways, got a Thor 700 here. We've talked about that one many a times. This is the first Black Galactus. It's the Necro Galactus and Necro Ego, the Living Planet. I got an Amazing Spider-Man 359. This is the first cameo of Carnage. This is that weird sex issue of Avengers. The one where Ant-Man shrinks down and goes somewhere he probably shouldn't. Comes out a little damp. Hashtag moist. Civil War II number 8. This is the Necro Loki the Necro God one. Here is ASM, I think it's volume 3, number 7. This is the first Captain Britain Spider-Man. I forget what he's called. Is it Spider Britain or something? I don't know.
I don't know, but yes.
Marvel .1. This is a hot book right now because of the first appearance of I think his name's Sam Shepard Nova or Sam Alexander. Sam Alexander Nova. Cyblade She. We know about these, huh? So what is it?
You're putting me on the spot.
It's the first appearance of Witchblade.
Yes.
What's this, Janine?
That is one of the first. Who is it? It's the artist.
Yes. Oh, come on.
Why do I draw a blank?
It's the first. It's the first Matina.
Oh, and I love him. Why can't I remember that?
Carnage, My Bomb, True Believer, just because it's a cool story to read. DC Sampler number 3. What are these, Janine? Everybody got one of these.
That's Constantine. I know that.
Yeah, there's an ad in there for Saga of Swamp Thing, and it's like the first. It might be the first true appearance, or
something.
Well, it's just an ad, and he appears in the ad.
Okay.
So true first or whatever, maybe, if you want to consider it that. Yes. Ultimate FF number 4. What is that? Numero Quattro.
That's Miles. That's Morhamus.
Miles Morhamus, the ultimate spider pig. So that's the first pile. And then the second pile we got here is Spider-Man's Tangled Web number 13. I just grabbed this because I really like this story a lot. I think it's a really good story. It's kind of shades of the Almost Got 'Em Batman animated series. I don't know which one came first, the chicken or the bad egg. But it's such a cool story, and I just figured somebody'd read it. Got an extra Thor 700 in there. Extra Civil War II number 8. I think this might be the first appearance of Jonathan Kent. If not, it's second appearance, maybe as an adult. I think maybe he was a baby first, and this is him as their kid. Young Avengers 10. This is just a cool Kate Bishop cover. It's always been like a spec book. This one just hit the hot top 10 list. Or maybe it was, at least it was mentioned in there. This is the actual first appearance of Mr. Negative. But the Brand New Day was definitely on the hot top 10 list. And this is the actual first appearance of Mr. Negative. Punisher War Machine armor. First Punisher War Machine. A reprint, the True Believers reprint of Marvel Team Up 141. It's the controversy. Where was it this Marvel Team Up 141 or was it 252 of ASM? I don't know, but it's a cool story and it's a cool reprint. Another DC sampler and another Miles Morhamus. So that's pile number 2. Then we have, hey, a Marvel Legacy. That's the first appearance of the Avengers 1 million.
Is it 1 million?
Yeah, 1 million BC.
1 million BC.
Legionnaires 3 or Legionnaires number 0. That is
Legionnaires.
that is. Are you on medical marijuanas? It's the first appearance of Access. It's like the granddaughter of Flash. Another sexy Avengers. 52 week 9. What's this? It's the second cameo of Kate Kane, Batwoman.
Batwoman.
Doctor Strange, number 44. When I first came back to collecting comics last year, this was the hot book. What is this?
I don't know.
This is the first appearance of Sidorak, Sidorak is the demon who powers the ruby that gives Juggernaut his unstoppable powers. 52, week 48. The first Renee Montoya is the question. Fallen Angels number 2. What's this? Janine.
Okay, that's a lobster.
Bill the Lobster's first appearance. How fun is that?
See, I remember the oddball stuff.
It's so purpley. Okay, I'm perplexed by it.
Perplexed by the purple.
True Believers, Peter Porker, Marvel Tales. Says first, it's a reprint of the first appearance of Spider-Pig. How fun is that? Then you got your DC sampler and your Ultimate FF. So everybody got one of those and one of those. So, anyways, the way that we're going to do this is we're going to have you guys take a screenshot of what we want you to do is share it on social media. I don't care where, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Take a screenshot, share it on social media. Take a screenshot, send it to NERDCORE Comics, all one word, at yahoo.com with the heading contest. And then I'll reply to you guys with a number at some point. And then what we'll do is we'll go to one of those online randomizers and we'll spin it once to see how many times we're going to spin it.
Okay.
And then whatever number it comes up, that's how many times we'll spin it. Probably like between 1 and 10. We'll spin it. And then like if it says number 5, then on the 5th time, what we'll do is that's the number that'll be the winner.
Okay.
Okay. So, I don't know, maybe let it run like 2 weeks. I don't know. So like probably like November 22nd or something like that.
I think that'll be give everybody enough time to share, do their thing,
Yeah, all they gotta do is share, like,
all
subscribe.
they gotta do is share. Yep.
But the main thing is just share, and hopefully we'll get some more subscribers. And then what you'll do is, whoever the 3 winners are, it's not going to cost you anything. I'll handle all the shipping charges, and we got these Gemini mailers ready to go. We'll throw these piles in these suckers and mail them out. And I'm not going to use your info for anything other than this. I'm not trying to sell it, or I'm never going to contact you with it again. Most likely, I don't see why I would ever need to do that. Yeah, so, I mean, why not? Why not try out and get you some cool books, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Propane. There are things that go bump in the night, and we're the ones that bump back. Are you jelly, bro?
Oh my god, I love it.
I actually got this shirt for Halloween because I wanted to wear my trusty Hellboy costume, and I figured I could use that instead of the pre-made generic one that they supply you with the costume.
Yeah.
But as it turned out, didn't celebrate Halloween. Too busy. But you know what I am going to celebrate?
What?
Having a trusty Gerber dime. And getting my DCBS order in. Ooh. This is the month of October 2019.
That's a pretty big box.
So, yeah, I'm going to Gerber dime the living shit out of this thing. Okay, trusty Gerber dime. And let's see what we got. I know some of the stuff that I got in there. I've been waiting to open this. I think I'm about out of bags and boards, though, and that's a common thing. You probably said that a million times.
I know I am. I have to get more.
Always.
Yeah, I'm always out of bags and boards.
My life. Hashtag my life. Bags and boards are the lifeblood of comic nerds, and you'll never have enough. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like I did get. You know what? Some have bags and boards, and some don't.
Oh.
So we'll see what happens. Here's 2 big packs. Look at that big pack.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Now what's this?
Oh, what is
Joker Harley Criminal Sanity #1. This is the 3rd variant. So I grabbed a Joker Harley #1 DC Black Label series. So we know that that's the adult line of comics that had all the controversy with Batman Damned.
Yeah.
And there's 2 Joker series out this month, and I think there's another Harley one too, called Harleen. But yeah, so they're really pumping this shit out. I thought that the Black Label line was going to be discontinued for a while there. I'm kind of surprised that they're putting all this stuff out. They had a Superman series as well that didn't go over very well. I think it was Superman Year 1. Yeah. John Romita artwork. And it wasn't super impressive to look at. I didn't buy it. I'm not the hugest Superman fan. You know, usually when I buy a Superman book, it's because it's a Whitman or some kind of crazy reprint or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame to say, but there's always a lot of Superman in the dollar bin.
There is, man.
There is.
You've heard me say before that I thought that they should have like, all right, I know it's all mixed up, but put the Superman section over there.
There needs to be a Superman section because, yeah.
Okay, so Absolute Carnage, Lethal Protector is #3. It looks like Cloak and Dagger on that cover.
Oh, okay.
I think the first one had Iron Fist on it, and I don't even know if I have #2 or not. Batman Superman #3. Whoa. That looks like the Injustice Superman almost. You know what it might be? I know Batman Who Laughs in there. It might be the Superman Who Laughs. I don't know. This is the facsimile of Batman 251. Which is awesome. Okay. Why is that book important? I don't even know. What's your name now?
Propane.
Propane. So Propane. Why is it? What is the significance of this book? Do you know?
I do not know.
So it's an awesome Neil Adams cover, but also this is the book that brought Joker back to his roots after the 60s and stuff like that. So they made him like a psychopathic, murderer again instead of the goofy, like 60s Adam West Batman TV show. Okay. So it's like the Silver Age. Okay. Joker. Deceased. Oh. #5. This is, I don't know what the variant is. I don't know. I like horror movies, but I can't keep up with some of these, and that's definitely a horror variant. I got the Deceased #5 Harley Quinn. Oh, Matina. Wow. Whoa. And, I got 2 of those. Okay. So I don't know why with the Deceased series, I had to buy three of. So I was getting all the variants. But then I realized I wanted to get the cool ones, and there was always one that I didn't really care for. Yeah. So now I'm stuck buying 3 sets. I don't know why. I think I was just excited because of the well, you got to admit the horror movie homages and the Matinas are bad as hell.
They are cool.
But the A covers were kind of hit or miss. I don't know. The Dollar Comics Joker #1. So if you saw the CGC video we recently did, I had the Joker #1 on there. That's what that is. It reprints out, but it's with a new cover. Savage Avengers #6. I gotta be honest, I haven't read any of these, but in theory, in my head, sounds awesome. Right? Conan, Venom.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a good combination.
True Believers #1. X-Men Apocalypse. So this is X Factor #6, the first appearance of Apocalypse. The Swamp Thing Giant Size #1. This is the 100-page Swamp Thing Giant Size. So this is the comic shop edition of the same thing that's available at Walmart. Scooped it up, ordered that. Gotta have them all. Swamp Things are like Pokemon. I gotta catch them all.
Gotta collect them all.
Second Coming #4. Look at that. He's deciding what to eat. He's got wine and grapes or fish and bread. I don't know. Oh, look.
And there's, it's on the back.
Why is it on the back? It says like the finished, so it's like the versions on the back.
Okay, that's different.
Dollar Comics Swamp Thing #1 reprints the Swamp Thing Volume 1 #1. That's the first appearance of Alec Holland and the Swamp Thing that we know. Not to be confused with the House of Secrets, because the House of Secrets, was it 93? I don't even know. But that one's a different Swamp Thing. That was a standalone story. Incredible Hulk facsimile. I got 2 copies of this. This is Incredible Hulk #1. And the reason I bought 2 is because a lot of people don't know this. I didn't know this. The original Incredible Hulk #1 actually has a low print run on those, so that's why it's more like so valuable.
Yeah.
Like if you look at like Daredevil, I don't know, Daredevil might be a bad example, but the Hulk #1's harder to find because there's a lower print run. Okay. And I must have bought 2 of these, probably because I love Swamp Thing so much.
Probably.
Grab that up. Questions, comments, suggestions, propane.
Nothing yet.
All right. Whoa. Oh, Dollar Comics. This is a Batman. What is this? Is it 6? Oh, $4.97. So it's recolored, but it's the issue where Bane breaks the bat. Then we have the Dollar Comics Watchmen #1 reprints Watchmen #1. Oh, there it is. Hey, we were just talking about this in a previous video.
Oh, yeah.
So this is that Crane teaser. This is the ad on the back for the Venom Islands.
That is cool.
Bad as hell, huh?
Oh my god.
Clayton Crane on Spider Books. That's what I'm saying. True Believers #1 X-Men Betsy Braddock. So this is the first American appearance of Betsy Braddock. It reprints New Mutants Annual #2, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. So she ends up becoming Psylocke. That's her right there. Okay. And you might know her because she's Asian and a ninja. What? Never mind. All right. True Believers Uncanny X-Men Pyro. First appearance of Pyro, but this is the Days of Future Past Part 1. I believe it's Uncanny X-Men 141, the infamous Claremont run. Mm-hmm. Then we have RWBY #1. I just bought it because it's the #1. Grabbed the variant. It was a blind purchase, but it was a #1, so that's why I wanted. The Powers of X #6. Not sure which cover that is, but something's going on. I think that's Sunspot on the throne there. And by throne, I don't mean toilet. Although it could be.
It could be.
It could be. I don't know. I hate to assume anything.
Yeah.
Absolute Carnage Scream #3.
Those are always cool covers on
Scream? You like the Scream?
Uh-huh.
And you bet your ass I bought a couple of these Amazing Fantasy 15. We got 2 of them there. That's the first appearance of some unknown Lucha Libre wrestler. I believe it's Rey Mysterio?
I don't think it's Rey Mysterio.
Okay. Absolute Carnage Miles Morales #3. Oh. That sure is Clayton Crane. It's got some silver sable on there, right? That's fancy.
That's a nice one.
Absolute Carnage #4, the Young Guns variant. This is the new character, or maybe it's just the new outfit, but it's the Mike Del Mundo Spider-Man anti-symbiote suit. Man, that looks like if channeling Rob Liefeld right there, buddy.
What the?
Not enough pouches, but there's definitely all kinds of shit.
He's got a blaster and a chainsaw and various knives. A warhead.
Poly 6 blaster. I don't freaking know, but that's intense, man. Whew. Hey, Liefeld. That's probably why Liefeld's suing him.
Yeah, that
still
could
in his, still in his shit.
Yeah.
X-Men Jubilee True Believers #1. This is oh shit, what number is this? 2. Oh my. I'm just gonna throw it. You know what? I'm gonna cheat.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know this, but if you look on the interior.
Is it on the inside?
Yeah, if you look at the notes right there.
Yeah.
244. Mm-hmm. So this is the first appearance of Jubilee. Oh, hold on.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. I got the Art Germ variant of the new X-Men series #1. It's a nice Jean Grey cover. And I know there's a lot of hype around this. This is the it's prestige format.
What is that?
So this is Tales from the Dark Multiverse Batman Nightfall #1. So All Hell Saint Batman. So what these are is these Tales from the Dark Multiverse are basically they're almost like the for Marvel it would be What Ifs. For DC they have the Elseworlds, but it's like this. I guess the Dark Multiverse is like where Batman Who Laughs comes from. So like in that multiverse, it's what happened when Batman had his back broken by Bane, and then tried to come back and retake the mantle from Azrael of Batman. Yeah, but in this multiverse, I guess Batman loses, and it tells what happened there. So should be interesting. I'm always a big fan of that storyline, so I'll check it out.
It sounds interesting.
They I remember the solicits had like Death of Superman 1 and stuff like that. But there's a couple different ones, but this is the one I was worried about. And I was already buying so many books. I'm like, I don't need to splurge on, you know what I mean? I'm already getting crazy here. I know you have this one, Absolute Carnage vs. Deadpool #3, where he's getting quartered. House of X issue 6, a really cool Omega Red cover. He's walking. This is True Believers, Uncanny X-Men, Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost. So this is I just bought this summer. It's Uncanny X-Men 129, I believe. So first page, Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost. This is the John Byrne and Chris Claremont run. Big fan. Oh hey, look, Spider Pig, Spider-Verse #1, the A cover. Had to have it.
I understand.
It's got
I do.
It's got pork.
I completely understand.
Now with pork, Spider-Verse #1. So they should do a thing on that cover like that, like you know how like when you buy like pizza rolls or something, and it'll say may contain pork and blah 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 blah. They should do that with the Spider-Man titles from now on. Put that disclaimer on there. All right, so that packing list would actually tell me what exactly some of these are, but we're doing all right. I do all right. I do all right. All right. Spare backing boards. You know they do a good job of packing this stuff, man. I always say that, but they do.
They really do.
So these ones have bags and boards. So this must be the end of the previous month, and these are So these appear to be halfbacks. Okay. So the good backing boards, but they're the halfbacks, so they're 24 millimeter. So they're the thinner ones, and then the thinner mylights. So for ones that you don't need super protected, they work good, and you'll never have to replace them. But like, I really do like the fullbacks and the mylight 2s, man, because they're thick. You know what I mean? But it does get pricey too. So I think on average, the mylight 2 with a full board, that's 50 cents right there. So you're spending $4 on a comic, you're at $4.50 plus tax. That's $5 comic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you go the cheaper route.
Yep.
You just have
but I try to avoid the regular diamond bags because I don't like them, and I definitely don't like the regular boards because they get shitty, and I don't know. It's not the same. All right, so this is Spawn. Well, this must be, was this 300? 301? 301, I bet. Yeah, 301. So this is the Virgin Matina cover.
Cool.
You're so jelly, bro.
I like it.
Super greeny. He's got a green meanie.
Yeah.
We got, I got 2 of this for some reason. I don't remember ordering 2 of this, but hey, there we go. Why would I order 2 of the same ones when they have, what the hell? And then Spawn 301, the McFarlane cover, regular. And why did I order 2? I bet you I accidentally clicked the button twice or something.
Yeah, you know what?
I bet you I did.
Yeah.
So, 301. And, wow. I don't even know who did this one.
I don't know, but that's nice.
I'm not sure who did that one. But cool, 301.
That's a nice one.
And then there's even more variants of 301 than there was of
300.
300. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
I got the McFarlane black and white variant as well. And hey, look, I ordered a Halloween Comic Fest Dark Red #1. Well, all right, that's cool. And speaking of dark red, that's #7. And we got a Marvel Comics 1001, the regular edition. The 80th anniversary celebration continues. Safe Sex #1 to wrap it up. What's going on there? Looks interesting.
It does.
Okay, so that's it for the DC Discount Comic Book Service order of mine from the month of October 2019.
Got some good books in there.
Yeah, I'm anxious for November's now, to be honest. So I'll be bagging and boarding these until probably the next order comes in. I'm a little behind on this. This came in like 2 weeks ago, but
Well, that's okay, you know.
I'll get my show on there. I gotta get my shit together. I'm not being nerdcore enough. There's only so much of me to go around, folks. All right. Well, you ready to call it a day?
I'm ready.
Let's nerdcore out. Like and subscribe.
Oh yes,
Comment,
please, anything.
Throw a
yes.
nerdcore party at your house.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Doritos and all the good nerd food like what Mountain Dew and 'cause, well, maybe not Mountain Dew because that's bad for your gastric.
Not Mountain
Yeah,
Dew.
maybe what's good? Coffee.
Coffee. We like
Fueled by
coffee.
coffee. Nerdcore. All right, guys. We'll catch you then. Nerdcore out.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems. The Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the two opposing teams. Keep it clean, no bad.